Hi everyone, welcome to the Gun in the Head show. This is Elts for the Arsenal Bloodline alongside Julz. What are you saying, Julz? What's going on?
Yeah, man, all good, bruv. Just
Still
looking
suffering.
forward to the weekend. Still suffering, man.
Still
But
got the
yeah,
virus.
we move, we continue.
We
Let's
do
crack
indeed.
on.
We do indeed, man. So this weekend, Arsenal versus Burnley, 3 p.m. kickoff at Turf Moor. A chance for us to stretch our already healthy lead at the top of the Premier League table. How are we feeling about it, bro?
It's a game, obviously, we should be winning, taking home the 3 points.
Yeah.
Burnley, newly promoted team, you know, they're the yo-yo team of the last few years.
Yeah,
They've been up, been down. They've had a better start than they usually do. Obviously, they're the home team, so they've got to do something which should, you know, be advantageous to us.
Yeah.
And we've had a, you know, we've given the big players a rest, bruv. So there's no excuses, really, is there? You know?
Yeah, there was no Gyokeres at all against Brighton on Wednesday. It was he didn't even get a run out. Didn't get a minute at all. So he should be fresh. I think he needed that as well. Actually. Thinking back to the Liverpool game, this is Burnley Liverpool, in which Burnley should have got a point, and they were quite difficult to break down. Although Liverpool didn't have their shooting boots on that day, but it's a bit of a warning to Arsenal that, you know, Burnley can defend quite well and take you into the depths of frustration. So
also, bruv, they had the best defensive record last season in their promotion charge, so they can defend. They can make it difficult. So yeah, man. So it's interesting in that sense. But again, we should have enough firepower.
I just want to see a game where, I don't know, there's a bit more free-flowing football and a bit more devastation in the final third. And I think it's a good opportunity for us to do that against Burnley. However, with that said,
however, he says,
yeah, I'm not so confident we're going to get that. I think it's going to be another tight game. I think it's going to be very cagey again. And I think it might be another game in which we're reliant upon one goal and maybe again from a set piece.
I'm gonna go with they're gonna be tight in the beginning, and then they'll try and have a go, and then that'll be their undoing, and it will be just once we unlock one, I think we'll get more. That's what I think. I mean, the last time we played Burnley, obviously we were savage, and that's what I want to see again. That savagery.
All right, remind me, bruv, because I cannot remember when we last played Burnley.
Bruv, your memory is you usually have a great memory, bruv.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, last time we played Burnley, it was like 5-0. Remember, we had a spate of just smacking open people. West Ham 6-0, and it was Burnley 5-0, Sheffield United 5-0.
Oh, were Burnley part of that with it? Okay.
Yeah, they were part of the smackdown. Yeah,
you know the game I remember the most about Burnley, is the Odegaard free kick years ago. You know the 1-0 win. That's the last time I remember anything to do with Burnley. Is that free? But he's one free kick. He's one successful free kick. That's why I remember it so well. Okay, so generally you're pretty confident about this game, and
I'm confident, but also we have to get the 3 points. You can't waste this opportunity. Like you said, it's an opportunity to stretch the lead, and you know it puts pressure on everyone else. So yeah, that's why it's so important. Be focused and go and just get the job done, and get the job done early as well. Not this mucking around.
You sound like Mikel Arteta. I was watching his press conference just before this. Actually, I was watching his press conference, and they were saying to him the question was, how do you keep the players motivated? You know, game in, game out, especially after losing the title 3 seasons in a row. And he just said, it's about the fine margins, and if you want to win the league, you've got to focus at all times. So, and I thought about that, and I was thinking, because I worry a little bit as an Arsenal fan, even though we're sitting pretty at the top. You know, we're 4 points clear, we're 6 points, 7 points clear of our major rivals in terms of the title race. And there's a little bit of because we haven't won it for so long, and I want to win it so bad. And you think of the negatives, and you think, you know, what could go wrong? Where's the banana game? You know, where we slip up. But hearing Arteta say that, it kind of just brought it back to me that I feel like that's the difference this season, as well as the bigger squad, is that there's a determination to not lose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You can see it, and like you can visibly see the players making sure they do the right thing. But that's why sometimes it is the wrong pass, or we think it's the wrong pass, because they're just making sure, no, I messed that up, reset, let's start again.
Yeah, I hear that.
And that's what it is. But for us fans, we're like, nah, man, just pass it forward. Look, he's there. And it's like, yeah, he's there, but I've messed up in my own rhythm. So let me start again. I think that's what it is. And that's Mikel. Like you said, he's so focused and meticulous. He doesn't want anything to go wrong. And he knows the heat that will come. We all know, bruv, what's going to happen. So we just have to all be focused. You know, I'm doing one game at a time. I'm not even looking forward ahead.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I'm not doing it. Before you're like, yeah, we'll win this one, we'll win that one, and that'll be tricky. Nah, let's just concentrate on Burnley.
Yeah.
And when they're done, we think about the next one.
100%. All right, onto the team news. A little bit disappointing that Martinelli is out. He's injured. I didn't even know he was injured, actually. And then you sort of heard little stories about, he came off with an injury, or he felt some kind of discomfort after the Palace game, which was a shame. So
he came on for he wasn't even on long, was he?
No, he wasn't on long. Talk about 15 minutes he came on for. Okay. And obviously he's felt something, so he won't be available. So then it'll be Trossard again, who's getting a lot of game time, bruv. Remember in the summer, we thought Trossard was gone.
Yeah, I'm sure he was a goner, yeah.
The man's playing every week.
You know, he's signing he's getting a pay rise.
He got a pay, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, got a pay rise. And he's playing he must have got a pay rise and a promise to play every game. So so Leandro looks like he'll probably start again, unless Mikel goes with Merino and then goes with Eza on the left instead. What would be
bruv, if he's brave enough to play Ranieri in this game?
Yeah, bro, I've given up with him playing Ranieri, man.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
Somehow the youngsters from last season, so your Miles and your Ethan, you know, they've regressed in their progress, not because of their performances, but just because maybe it's what we just spoke about with Arteta.
Yeah,
he's like, no, I'm winning.
Mikel is so determined, so scared. He's like, look, I can't risk it. The boys, I know I promised you, but I need to win the title. I need to win that title. He needs to win that title. Then he'll relax after that, I reckon. He'll be like, yeah, you know what, guys, go on, fill your boots.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is.
Guys, I know I promised you playing time, but never mind that shit. Here's Leandro Trossard. What would you go with though? Let's say, all right, would you go with Mikel Merino for this game? It's a kind of tough away game that he kind of thrives in, physical, or would you go with Eza on the left, or would you just go with Eza to continue down the middle, or would you start Leandro on the left? What would you do?
That's a bloody good question, bruv, because no, it's a good question, but I would stick with Eza in the 10 and play Trossard because he's vital to our attack, man. I know there'd be no one to come on off the bench, but there would be. You could mix it up a bit. You could put Eza and bring on Ethan and stuff. I think we'll be all right with Zubimendi, Rice, Eza. Yeah, that'd be perfect. And then just bring back Calafiori. So what would you do in that situation, Merino, or are you sticking with Eza?
No, I'm with you, bruv. I'm going with Eza. Yeah, I'm going with Eza.
Play Trossard on the left, and
I don't actually think I don't think Eza's in great form. I think we both touched on this recently. I don't think he's imposed himself on games as much as we want him to. He's having moments here and there, but I want him to play himself into form and get into that groove where he looks like the Crystal Palace version of Eza.
Yeah, where he's comfortable.
Yeah,
I know it's different. Doing his thing.
Yeah, I know it's different. He's playing for Arsenal. I know the dynamics are different. He probably got a lot more space and time when he was playing at Palace because the threat wasn't as much. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's more to come from him. So yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, I think it's something he's just got to work out for himself. He's got to work it out. Right.
Feels like a mental block. That's all. It's
So
I think it's gonna be 1-0 to the Arsenal again. So the third Premier League game in a row. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm either going to go 1-0 or 2-0. I don't see them scoring. I just don't see them scoring. I don't see, or more to the point, I just don't see us conceding right now. So I think we'll keep another clean sheet. It should be good, and I'm just going to go with a narrow win. I'm going to go with 1-0 to the Arsenal, and I'm going to go with a set piece. Okay. So maybe Big Gabby, maybe Saliba.
Okay,
we got titles to win. How about you?
I'm super confident, man. So I am going for 3-0.
3-0. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
goal scorers. I like to ask that question. Goal scorers.
Yeah, the goal scorers for me. Let's see. Burnley style. Trossard on the score sheet. And a brace from Gyokeres.
Okay.
Going for it.
I would love that.
Going for it.
I'd love that. Every single week, Victor, we are willing you to score every week. Let me ask you a question, bro. Last quick question for you. Out of the 4, I asked this in the week in the Carabao Cup game. Asked some of the fans. Out of those 4, if you could bring, I know they're all pretty much on the way back soon, but if you could bring one of them back now for the Burnley game, which one of them would you go for?
For the Burnley game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Havertz, man, for me. Havertz. Because, I can't believe it. I miss that guy. Boy.
I'm with you.
You miss what the things that he does well. You just think, we're not seeing that. And he just ghosts in now. He knows how to ghost in and get that goal. Headers, whatever you want. And look at his finishes. He when he does finish, it's great.
Yeah, it's a good point, bruv. And you know what, right? You know, we've been talking about the squad depth and stuff. And we've said that every player's up in their game now because they've got competition right behind them. Well, the one player that hasn't had competition has been Victor Gyokeres. He's been the one guy that has to play week. He has to play week in, week out. So he's the only one that hasn't got that competition. So when Kai comes back, you might see a different Victor Gyokeres. You know, it's an opportunity for us to stretch our lead at the top. Obviously, look, no disrespect to the likes of Bournemouth and Sunderland, but we're not really looking at them. We're looking at what City and Liverpool do. So it's an opportunity for us to stretch our lead over those teams and put ourselves in even more of a stronghold at the top of the league. So let's do it. We're both going for an Arsenal win. Obviously, Jules a little bit more bullish. I wish I could be, but I'm just very nervous. I just want to see us get over this line. Every week you're going to get panicky, weird kind of predictions from me. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Big up for all the support over the last few weeks, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, see Arsenal Bloodline. We're providing the content and doing our thing. So follow us on the journey and get involved. But 1-0 to the Arsenal or 3-0 to the Arsenal. Either way, I'll take it. Joel?
Either way, just bring home the 3 points, boys. That's all we ask for.
Come on, the Arsenal,
and that's what we've got to do, man. Yeah, man. So like the thing, guys. Sub, share the lot. All the support is much appreciated.
Absolutely. One love.
Peace.